channel. So I'm doing an update of my Shipt Shopper. This is my second week, so I'm doing an update, and what a week this has been. I went from shop delivery at Target to Best Buy, picking up 50-inch TVs, speakers, to Party City, dropping off balloons. So this is my week at Shipt Shopper. Okay, what's my goal? I really thought my goal was to make at least over 500. This week I did, and I did more orders. After I did like 37 orders. So when I looked at my pay today, I couldn't believe it. It was extremely busy on Sunday. Sunday it was like non-stop. Then they had a promotion. You do 10 orders, you get 50. I tried to succeed that, but it didn't work. I got six orders. It can't be promo, and you can't be late. So the ones I was taking mostly, I see why anyone, it was busy. No one wanted to take the promo because I see it wasn't worth doing promos. It was worth to try to do 50 and 10 orders, regular orders, to get the $50. So I missed the $50 by 4 orders. Okay, so that was a mistake. But it was extremely busy on Sundays. Yesterday, I think everyone is getting ready to prepare themselves for Monday, for that week, for the Monday. I didn't have any extreme orders that was like 77, like I did like the previous week. A lot of people was ordering like large quantities. The most that I had was 23 items. It was really small orders yesterday. It wasn't really huge, and maybe that might have been affected why my payment was what I was expecting. My payment is almost what I made last week, and I did only 19 deliveries. This week I did not do roadie. I just concentrated on Ship It because they had more of a promotion going on, which I didn't see none of the promotions for shipping. But let's take a look. So let's take a look where my earnings was this pay period. So here, as you can see, my earnings was $4.94. And this is including with the orders and promo. I made $3.24, and you can see tips of $65 this week, so they was tipping pretty good. And I got like 6 or 7 tips from last week. So the tips might not come in right away. It depends on how the bank, or it depends on when they submit it. So I got $37 for previous tips. Can you see that I did 32 orders? So that was pretty good, 32 orders. And I did Best Buy. With Best Buy, if you ever do Ship It, Best Buy, you don't know what you're going to get with Best Buy until you get there. So I went to Best Buy, and I picked 2 orders up. So I got there, and I was like, hold the door for me. I was like, I'm here to pick up from Ship It. I'm here to pick up 2 items. What's the names like in the name? It's like, okay, hold the door. Wait, here go one of your items. Here go one of your items right here. And it was a 50-inch TV. I said, 50-inch TV. I said, unfortunately, they don't give me the dimension or the size of what it is on the app. He said, okay, I'll be back. I'll figure out get your other item. He came back with this big box of speaker. It was huge. And then he looked at me, then he looked at my car, and he said, I want to know how she gonna do this. So he's like, well, here you go, and just shut the door, like, where's the man courtesy nowadays? You ain't gonna help me put in the car? I was like, he was so, I was like, okay. So I had to figure out, I moved a couple times, and I moved a couple TVs a couple times. So I have a 50-inch TV, 37-inch, so okay, I can see how I can execute this. Really, I was kind of figuring out, I don't know what I got myself into, what did I do? And not knowing that when I talked to Ship It, that I couldn't have released the order, which release means that you can cancel the order if you get there and it's too big or it's too heavy. I didn't know that. But I to afterwards. So I was like, well, maybe I can call my brother and see if he can help me, because I didn't all right around the corner. But he wasn't there. He was at work. So okay, that's not gonna work. So I went ahead and slide the 52-inch TV in the back seat. That way. So my next plan was okay, I'm gonna get the speaker in the trunk. That speaker that box will not go in the trunk. So it wouldn't fit. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I should just take it back. I said I committed. I don't know if I can take it back. So I decided. So I put the speaker in the back on top of the TV. But anyway, it's slid right in there. So I got it in there. So let me go ahead and drop this stuff off. So that one speaker was very close to my home. So I said, well, maybe if I could find a neighbor or someone to help me get this speaker. She was right. The customer was right around the corner. But I didn't see no one that I could ask to help me. But it wasn't that the box was heavy. It was just that it was kind of heavy, but it was very huge. But as I succeeded, I got there. I slid the box on out, the speaker on out, and the door was really close. The door was close to where I needed to drop it off, and yeah. So I took the speaker and went on ahead about my business. So then my next stop was to get the 56-inch TV, and I got there, I had to go up this little hill. Like, I was like, oh my God, I gotta carry this 50-inch TV up this little hill, right? I was like, oh. So I set the TV on out, I picked it up carefully, and I went up a little bit, then I stopped, and put it down, then I picked it up again, and I made it to the door, I rang the doorbell. It's a guy. Thank you for the TV, thank you so much. I was wondering how Best Buy doing. Oh, it's independent? Yeah, it's independent. And it's like, so I gave him this TV, he said his little things, and then I said, oh, he said my little goodies, and then I left. And then like 2 hours later, I didn't know they could still message you. He comes to me, he said, well, I got you on the business. I don't know. I'm not sure what you're talking about the guest list, but I'm not delivering no 56. I'm not delivering nothing like that anymore. I said, no, he. I said, oh, okay, thank you. Whatever that means on the guest list. I said, oh, okay, thank you. So then, so after that, and then Saturday, so it went from carrying TVs to speakers that was just delivery only to party seating was balloons. So Saturday was balloon day. There was a lot of functions going on in the area. So I said, well, let me go here and try party seating and see what that's all about. And it was balloons. It was just pick up and drop off. So I got there quite naturally. It was 30 balloons. Like, how am I supposed to get 30 balloons in the car? But, they put 10 balloons, and then she put it in this big bag. Another 10, put it in the bag, another 10 in the bag. I said, I don't know if I can tell this lady. I don't know if he's going to fit on my car. She said if he doesn't, then she told me to bring it back. So this person had 2 separate orders. I picked up one and someone else had to pick up another order. So I was able to get it in the car. So I put the 10 balloons in the front, and then I put the other ones in the back, which gave me a blind spot. I really couldn't see. I was like, oh God, I cannot see what's going on, to watch my back. So I did it very carefully, and I got the balloons there. And that wasn't hard at all. The balloon thing, it was really cool. People were setting up and I guess doing birthdays and celebrating functions. And I got to the house because they put it in the backyard. And then when I got there, it was people back there. They was really friendly, and they gave me cash, for a tip. They gave me for a tip. So I went over here and accepted another order for Best Buy. It was balloons, and this was less quantity. It was 6 balloons in the number, like 1 and 8. So I dropped it off, and immediately a tip came in from there and dropped off. But yesterday was Sunday. I completed almost 12. I completed a lot of orders yesterday. I don't know, it's Shipt Shoppers. I got a big suntan. I got a suntan. But I don't know, the Shipt Shoppers stopped taking in, or maybe they made their quota for the day, and maybe they made all their promotions for the week. For the whole week, it was nothing but promotions. And I was like, wow, why is all these orders coming in? It's like, boom, boom, really fast. Between from 6 to 9, because this one was up 6 to 9, like the PM. So like orders was really coming in. So I just went on ahead and completed, and I'm thinking most of it wasn't promote, but most of it was promote. So I was like, okay, I missed my $50 deadline, but that's okay. Also, another incident was a Karen incident. Her name is Karen, though. I went to my grocery store and someone had an order. So I'm gonna try this one out because I shop at this grocery store, and it was a 6 a.m. drop off. So I had everything. It was rude. Oh, I thought we was rude, but they was rude. I was dealing with some rude people in this industry with customers, with services. They don't care. They don't care about being rude. They made their business. I had to take customer service skills. We took some Dale Carnegie classes, and that's the best thing that company gave me when I used to work at Midwest, because it does help an employee. And I can understand 9 to 5 jobs without working 9 to 5. And it was like, oh, 9 to 5 is just kind of weird. With this, you can just be your own person, you're independent. You can sign in, you can take it, you can not take it, you can cancel, you can make your own hours, and you get paid weekly, or you can get paid daily with this when you're independent. But they wonder, or these people in these services industries at these stores, they had some bad customer service skills. I'm not sure what they're doing up there in this upper here. Some type of construction going on. I'm not sure what it is up there. Y'all up in my video. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, I ran into a Karen. Her name was Karen. She didn't know I had a problem with I did the grocery shop at the store, and you have to use your prepaid card for shipping, which I did. But she didn't know what was going on. I said, hey, I'm from shipping. Can I use the checkout service? I'm trying to get some information about it, so next time I won't have to go in a line and deal with the employees that works there. I can do my own checkout. It would just be me and the computer. I don't deal with nobody, attitude or don't want to be bothered, But, yeah, they really care. I just want to make my coins and get this where they need to be delivered and move on. But yeah, I had an issue with the card. So she didn't know anything about Shipt Shopper. The Shipt. She only knew about Instacart. So it should be the same setup. So I had to call say, let me put over. I got a job for I put to the side. I had her on speaker so she can understand what's going on. So next time when she's the manager, she knows how to dispute. They don't know how to deal with kind of questions or answer questions or issues of dispute if anything occurs. So I just went ahead. I called Shipt customer service, and the lady said, hey, I'm here at the store, and it's declining, and trying to figure out why it's declining. And she's just, she worked there. It's almost 20 to 25 minutes. So that's why I'm glad that I got there early for any issues. That's what I'm going to the store for any issues. If I have any issues, then I can be able to do the conflict, solution. It won't put me late on my delivery. And yes, I did. So, yeah, I called. It took about 20-25 minutes to try to get the car work. And the call finally went through. I had the lady on Ship It, so she could walk me through. About the third time it went through with the car. And I asked her if I'm going to have any issues with this again. She wanted for sure. She said it was that store. It was something with that store that declined it or something like that. That's sort of a setup. It's okay. Never mind. So I got to go ahead because I got to go ahead and move on to my next drop this off into my next drop off to my next But anyway, it was just, and then it was just been a long week. I feel so exhausted. So today is Monday. I said, I don't think I'm just gonna rest. I did want to pick up something. So maybe they have another promotion. You get 3, you get 15, you get 5, you get this and this. But I'm not finna go run for it. When I see the pay what I got, I was like, wow, is this really worth it? I think it's worth it if you do it part time, but this is nothing full time to do. It's just for me. I appreciate it for the $490, but I was looking for a little bit. When I worked the 32 orders, and I work pretty hard. So from the 32 orders, 4 of them was from Best Buy and 2 was for Party City. So it's delivery only, which you don't get any kind of promo. I said you don't get any kind of incentive for that, dropping off that. You don't get anything. I think it is. I don't know how the promo work. I was trying to get some information. I'm gonna have to call customer service again and get the information. Because I'm going to go back in your Shipt app, but it's lengthy. It's a lot of reading, and it takes you to this to read up on it. But anyway, we need to have videos so we can explain, the breakdown here. And then yesterday I picked up an order. It was 3 items. A shirt, a bag, and something else. It was 3 items. And it was out my area. It was one of my old areas that I used to live in. But the location I wasn't aware of. It took me an hour. I got stuck in an area. I lost signal. I was freaking out. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't get the directions on my phone. My phone kept going in and out in that rural area. It's like a farmland area. It kind of reminded me of like a plantation area. They out there riding their horses and stuff. Saw some ladies riding their horses. They was waving, but it was like 20 minutes, about 15 minutes from where the store was at. But it was a nice back area. I was like, oh my God, what I did. Taking me way here. And it was like dirt streets I had to get to. And they had this big old gate. You have to use a code. And it took me almost 45 minutes to find that location to drop it off. So I tried to call Shipt about 10 times, and I kept getting hold for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then I lost signal again, and I couldn't get the directions because I lost signal. I said, I had to think, like, what I'm supposed to do now? I'm stuck. I don't even know how to get out of here. I need to drop it off, but I'm stuck. I was going to take it back to Target. So I was like, okay. So I was like, I got GPS. Let me navigate the address. So I put the address in the car in the navigation system. So it took me right there into this big old spot, into the place where I need to drop it off. I got to the gate. I couldn't get the code because I had no network connection, and I kept ringing the bell at the gate, ringing the bell. It was a big gated. You can't get in unless you let the code or somebody let you in. They would not answer the bell. So I was like, I've been riding for 45 minutes, and I got a couple minutes to drop this stuff off. I need to get this, stuff. I was going to throw it up on the gate, but I did not. So I finally got my phone to kind of work through. I kept pushing it, and then got the code, this big gate open. I said, okay. I went to the door. It was just so disappointed. I was just so drained. It was draining. So I went ahead, dropped it off at the doorstep. I said, I got to get out of here. So I navigate myself out and got back to civilization. Lord, thank you. How much that? I was like, I'm black. I'm glad it was morning time. I was like, I can get wherever. I was like, I gotta get out of here. So I finally got back to where normal. So I'm finna get back to my area that I know of, and then that's what I did. But it was a funny experience. It was also scary. So I got back and I couldn't put it out delivery until I got connection. I called the 1-800 number. I said I tried to call you guys 10 times and I couldn't get through. I was stuck. I was scared. I was nervous. I said I felt unsafe. I said you guys need to put this as a warning to let some like females or someone like myself, so we can be aware of what we going into. And he's like, yeah, okay, you can email to customer service, da 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 da. He took note. It's like, yeah, I have to email it because they need to put a warning notice on there about that area. But anyway, yeah. So that's been a week with Shipt Shop with me. I can't help but laugh, but I am tired, and my goal was to make. I could have sworn I would have made at least 600 or 7. When I seen this, I was like, that was like disappointing. So my earnings I didn't know what a guaranteed earnings was. So I chatted with Shipt It. They said it's something for it's incentive from California. He told me, and I said, well, how does it work? Cause I did more orders and I only got 66. $66.70 last week compared I got 148 and doing less. He didn't know. So he's like, well, you have to email customer service and ask them because I want to know how the incentive work like that. I did more orders. I thought I would get more pay. But yeah. So yeah. Whew. And I still have tips coming in, which that's going to be for the next pay. So that's pretty good. They tipped a little this week. Last week I'm still getting tips in from last week, so it's coming in. But just be aware if you have a Best Buy that you don't know what you're going to get and you can't release the order. And then with the Party City, with the balloons too. So be aware with the balloons because they do take up. They are big quantities. Some big large balloons in a large quantity. And they added some more stores they're going to be dropping off. And I think this is the way the world's going to go. Nobody's going to be working 9 to 5. I think these stores can't keep anyone to work. And I kind of see why it does, because like I said, it does take a lot of lifetime out of you, family time. So I think these stores is going to start using independent people to shop and then drop off instead of having employees, cashiers and stuff do it. I think this is the way it's going to do. And people can be more flexible. And then you don't have to deal with a strict schedule or any kind of like employees and management and stuff, because you can be micromanaged with some managers and stuff like that. So I think this is going to start being that way. It was crowded in our Target, and it was an elder lady, and they needed a little setup for the elderly people because she can, she was asking the employee, how can I, he said, yeah, they have free shipping. You can just shop online. And she didn't even download the app. She didn't know nothing about download the app. They need to have a way where they can call in or send them a catalog, and they can ship from that way, and it can be automatically shipped to them instead of them trying to get in the car, take the wheelchair out, and try to shop in that hot mess. Sunday's like the worst. It was like kind of worse to shop. Do shopping. So I noticed Sunday, people getting ready for that week. Saturday, it's a Party City with the balloons and events, and then the rest of the week is like some Best Buys, Target orders. So it's really kind of slow. I didn't really try to do nothing today. I was so burnt up. I started at 6 a.m. I didn't come home to about 10. I had breaks in between though. I had some breaks in between. I had to cancel some orders. I tried to cancel the last ones and they would not go through. I tried to call customer service. I think customer service was busy. because they like, it's a 40-minute wait. I think they was busy with customer service too. And I noticed a lot of people, you know, by they having promotions through the week, on the weekend, these Shipt shoppers like, we ain't taking no orders. We made our quarter. So I didn't see the main ones except that one guy, and me and him was just we was going at it with the orders. But I still didn't make my promotion. But I'm going to close this. I'm going to stop rambling. And I'm going to, it's my birthday week. And Thursday, yeah, Thursday is my birthday. And I don't have any plans, but that's okay. And yeah, I'm close this out. Thank you for tuning. Please like, comment, subscribe. If anyone have any information about shipping or questions, or you can also sign up for free shipping for groceries to get delivered. It'll be a code I will display after this video. And something about free shopping, I have to figure that I'm going to download the Oro app, and I'm going to do me some shopping and see how it does on the customer side. For the holiday, you don't even have to go out. Let people shop for you. But just be aware, on the weekend, on Sundays, most of the items are sold out. So just be aware of that. But please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for tuning. Bye. It was two ladies. And I remember one of the lady, I think I stopped her last week about a question. I think that was her. So I was in a different area where I used to stay at Target, picking up some items for someone. And then I seen the lady, that's a new Shipt shopper. She's a new Shipt shopper. And they just looked at me. Instead of them waving and say hi, welcome, or something like that, they looked at me like, why is she in our area? Why is she over here? That's how they was looking at me. I was like, I'm trying to make some coins. Girls, ladies, bye. I was just like, so weird people. Like, yeah, I don't see too many the men, but that's besides the point, because I ain't even matter. I'm a walker. I'm a person with all type of walks and people around me, and I love everyone. Or you are, whatever. I work with different kind of races or whatever, but that was just kind of weird. They just looked at me, uh, and I just like, whatever. Sister trying to get paid just like you guys. They was just looking at me like, what? But I used to live in the area. They would have made conversation. Hi, are you a new shoe shopper? This and that. And, but I kind of like don't like wearing my. It's optional to wear your shirt in the store, which I didn't have it on, so I knew that lady said something because I think I asked her a question before. But instead of her waving, she kind of gave me like the other lady. Look at her. She over here, and I tell her. That's how they was looking at me. Yeah, it's like, hey, money is for everybody. Anybody can get this. I don't care who you are. So I'm not finna help. I'm not finna stop it and let nobody stop my coins from coming in. Yeah, I ain't finna stop me making my coins because you doing the same thing that I'm doing. We both trying to make it. But that's what I wanted to get in. So yeah, bye. Thank you.